Greetings, family. Greetings, family. It is on one more time. Now you know I got a jam, man. Music Soul Child. BUDDY. TGIF family, thank you so much for tuning in to your Friday relationship empowerment couple with your favorite power couple is yours truly, King Lamar, Mari, and Queen.
Amari.
In the building. That's right, we're here to empower you. For those of you who are married, you're inspiring to get married. This is the program for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this empowering moment on the day, sponsored by EY Pele Movement. EY Pele Movement is a ministry where we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. EY Pele stands for gentle character. We also focus on Ire, which is good character. All right, so we thank you so much for tuning in. How you doing out there? Let us know what city and or state you're tuning in from. That'll be great. What city and state that you tuning in from, that'll be great. You check it out. Check it out. You see the T's? Hey, we the wealth magnet. Who believe in the law of attraction out there? Whatsoever you meditate on is what you will draw into your life. Wealth is a mindset. It starts here in the mind. Okay, so we live by that. You know, my queen, she is a self-employed individual.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? She came off the job by investing. You know, now she's self-employed. You understand? Me, I retired at the age of 39 years old. So we know what we're talking about as it relates to positioning yourself to build wealth. I want to send a shout out to Queen Shiro in the building. Blackberry Charisma Queen CEO in the building. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hey fam, make sure you go over there to El Kebelon Lifestyle. We provide African men and women's clothing. We have urban fashion. So make sure you go over there, get your shirts. All right, make sure you go ahead on over there and get those shirts. We're going on a short commercial break. We'll be right back after that.
Service your African men's and women's clothing, accessories, health, and wellness product needs. Visit alkebulanlife.com.
That's right, fam. Listen, man, we got the legacy over luxury t-shirts for you. Family first. Family first. And we have the cap to match. So go check us out, family. We got the cap and the T set. I got the word right this time. Last time, brother was struggling. The queen had to help me out. I was like, what is that called? Yes, indeed. So
hey,
many
words to choose from.
Yes. Make sure you go over there and check us out. Listen, family, everybody, you know, who has supported us, we want to give thanks. I want to thank you all for supporting us because, listen, without you, the vision and the dream will perish. As I like to say, if an author didn't have anyone to read their literature, then how could they make it? You see what I'm saying? So guess what? Without you, the vision and the dream won't be alive. You know, so we greatly appreciate all your love and support. And when you support Al Kebelon Lifestyle, remember it's more than just an exchange of currency for good. Okay, you're helping us to stay in business. You're helping us to take care of our families. And in serious, family, you're helping us to supply our needs, okay, and our wants.
Absolutely.
And the beautiful thing about it is when you support us is we put the monies back into the community. You understand? Supporting people like Queen Shiro, Blackberry Charisma. There go information right there, family. So make sure that you tune in. The information is right there. Okay, she's on IG. You know, she's on Facebook. Okay, so make sure you go check her out. All right. So today's subject matter we're going to talk about is let me think about what we're going to talk about.
Love me or love me not.
Love me or love me
There
not.
it is.
There we go. That's what we're going to talk about on today, man. Love me not. You know what I mean? So we're going to dive in on that. But before we do, as we always like to do, when we remember, when we're not rushing, is to give thanks to our Agungun, which is an Oduwa word, some know as Yoruba, for ancestors. So to our Gungun, known and unknown before us, we give thanks. We give a dupe, modupe. I mean, thank them very much, okay, for them laying down their lives so we can have a better life. It's upon their shoulders that we stand. We have the benefits that we have today because of their great sacrifice.
Yes.
So we want to say, Madupe, Agungun, for you laying down your life so we can have a better life. And also maintaining our traditions, okay? Also fighting for our spiritual, physical, financial well-being and the restoration of our land. So we want to give thanks to all of our heroes who laid down their lives for us to be able to enjoy the blessings that we have today. You understand? It would be remiss of us not to do that. Listen, Independence Day is not our day. All right? It is not our day. You understand what I'm saying? Independence Day is not our day. All right? I have to, you know, set that. I have to set that in order. You understand? We got to champion our heroes who really fought for us. And I mean that in all seriousness. You know what I'm saying? They are truly the ones who fought for our liberation, like Queen Anaya, okay? Ya Asante, you know, Winnie Mandela, you understand what I'm saying? Shaka Zulu, you understand what I'm saying? You know, yeah, people like that, the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King, you know, and so forth and so on. Those are really our heroes, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we get ready to dive in then with that being said. So again, love me not, family. Love me not, right? So the question, my queen and I, we talked about this, and, you know, I wanted to put this on the table in that regard is, does a person love you? And this is, again, a dialogue. It's not a monologue. Talk back to me, as the preacher would say. Talk back to me. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us.
In this house.
Yeah. Well.
Don't start. You know, we both former preachers. We can get it in. We can get a little hoop. We'll put a little hoop on it.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, so we're going to talk about that today, family. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times a person measures an individual love, you know, by some very foolish things. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. You know, I'm a very blunt person. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, so Zero said, talk back. You know, so with that being said, family, you know, I remember when I was in a former relationship, you know, my love got challenged, you know, just over not remembering to do something that was brought to my attention. You know, it wasn't infidelity. It wasn't me upholding my vows as a husband. Okay. It wasn't me not doing what I needed to do as a husband. My love was measured rather, you know what I'm saying, because I had forgotten about not clearing a microwave. I'm just saying. I always use that because I must admit she made history with that one, fam. She made history with that one. That was historical. That was a historical moment right there. I had a deer in the headlights look like, is she serious right now? You know what I'm saying? And she was. You know, an ex, man, not my queen here. She not petty like that. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? She is not. Thank goodness. That's one reason why she's still here. You know what I'm saying? That's why we went the distance. Because I was like, whoa, are you serious right now? Like, you really think that I don't love you because you told me yesterday, you know, to clear the microwave, and I forgot the next day. And now my love is being challenged. And, oh, you don't love me. I told you, you know, to clear the microwave and you ain't clear. I'm like, it's a habit.
Manipulation.
You know what I'm saying? That's a habit. You know what I mean? That's a habit that I had that's not that serious. You understand? You know, it's like, you know, when situations come up like that, it's like, wow, man, you know, I think we measure, you know, love by some very foolish things. And that's just personally my opinion. Like, you know, love me or love me not, again, family, is the title of discussion today. So, you know, let us hear from you. What do you feel like love looks like? You know, let us know. Let us know out there. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like love is taking out time to go on dates? Okay. Is love being in your face all the time? You know what I'm saying? Let me know, talk back. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you feel like there, family, so I can, have a nice little dialogue with you. Queen, what do you feel? What do you feel? What are some things that you feel like that measures love? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are some things you feel like, hey, I know you love me. This is how I know.
Well, I know you love me because you treat me with respect. You treat me, you honor me, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of that stuff is pettiness. You know what I mean? Pettiness to take a relationship down. So just to base your love upon clearing a microwave, upon how many times you do some things that's nonsensical is just not a real way to measure love. I do know that there's a such thing as the 5 love languages, where some people actually have a different thought of what love looks like. Love could be gifts. Love could be, people service, they call it. Love could be people giving accolades or, commending them on their accomplishments. Love can be a host of things. To me, it's just a matter of what love is to that individual. But seems to me that there should be a dialogue amongst the couple to decide what do you feel like love is? I had an individual in my life, I could swear up and down this person didn't love me. And apparently, based upon some of the stuff, it wouldn't be considered love, but their form of showing love and saying I'm sorry was doing things around the house. Their mouth couldn't move to say I'm sorry. Their feet couldn't take them to where they needed to go to do the right thing, but their actions towards me without saying I'm sorry, was their idea of what love was.
You know what? That's something that's good. I mean, how did you feel about that? Like, they didn't say it verbally, but they had a way of showing it in a physical way, family. So we want to, talk about this because sometimes people feel like, and she said something very significant, so I'd love for you to answer that question too, before I go into this as well. But, we want to put this out there in the atmosphere because some people really feel like that, I show you that I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my actions is my words. Some people feel like, my deeds is my way of showing you that I love you. So with that being said, that situation, talk to us how you felt about that.
Well, I believe that there is a miscommunication. You can do sign language to me all day long, but if nobody ever taught me how to read sign language, I'll never get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing the ABCs and sign, and I can just look at you like, I don't know what that is. But it has to be something that's communicated. And when you're communicating, it's something that's understood on both ends. I believe that for the most part, a lot of us that, have ears to hear, understand verbal communication. And then sometimes people got the verbal communication down pat, but their heart is far from it. Their actions and their words must line up. And in that situation, I really didn't even look at it didn't dawn unto me to years later that's what they may have been doing. Because it didn't resonate with me. It did not resonate with me as a form of showing love. It just didn't resonate.
Okay. All right. So now with that being said, family, let me see. Queen Cheryl, she said, I don't have the energy for petty exhausting. Absolutely, sis.
That's right.
I concur. She said they did acts of service. That was their love language, cleaning the house for you. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
But if somebody doesn't understand that, if I discovered that probably was the love language after the divorce, it didn't help anybody. Love language to me during the course of that particular relationship would have been being honest, being loyal, being faithful. And, you can keep all that other stuff if you're not treating me right. I mean, if you want to clean the house all you want to, you can build one made of brick, stone, and whatever. But if it's not, doing what I need for it to do, which is to soothe my broken heart, then it's just you might as well keep it.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. I would rather a person show me their apology rather than them just saying it. Like, I don't want a gift. That's just the way I am. I don't want any gifts. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you say, I don't mind a person saying that they're sorry. You know what I'm saying? After they say that, though, I would love to see some action. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because a person's actions, show you whether or not they're genuine or not. You know what I mean? And I like what you said, because, some men will pay the bills. They'll do stuff around the house, right? You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, they don't cater to their woman's emotions, how she really feels. Like, they feel like, well, I pay the bills, I make sure the house is clean, I make sure, the family is taken care of, family. You know what I'm saying? But where is the presence of him, like, in your heart, like the emotional, the connection? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you agree? It's kind of like, am I on the right track? Kind of like with that, because that's what I'm kind of gathering. Like,
I mean, if you have a jacked up attitude after you pay the bills, I mean, what good is that to the family? You can pay the bills all day long and don't know how to treat your children and your wife. Some people pay the bills and say, because I pay the bills, I'm supposed to be able to control you and make you do things that are that shouldn't be done, and don't respect you. It's just it goes a long ways with the way that you communicate these things and what you consider to be love. Some people, like I said, pay the bills and have a jacked up attitude, and can't maneuver within a family setting. Absolutely.
That is so true, and that's something that, we have to put on the table, because, a lot of times, a person, especially men, really think that, well, I'm doing all this. You know what I mean? Like, what more do I need to do? Like, what more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? And so, family, we got to understand, that materialistic things will never compensate for disrespect. Right? You know what I'm saying? So what we have to do is, and this is something I always say, is that the person that you are in a relationship with is the best love coach. The person in the relationship that you're with is the best love coach. I understand that we're programmed, and unbeknownst to us, we're programmed to love a person the way we think what love looks like. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But we have to have that conversation, as Queen Shiro said earlier, and as my queen has said as well. You know what I'm saying? That we need to have that conversation, and we need to discuss, okay, this is what I need from you. You know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes, this is why we have to have this discussion, because sometimes I think a person can be emotionally needy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can be overly needy. Like, why is it that I have to be in your and I'm glad you're not like this. You know what I'm saying? But why is it that I have to be in your why is it that I need to be in your face all the time? You know what I'm saying? For you to feel like that I love you. You understand what I'm saying? Because some people, they feel like, well, you're not kissing me enough. Well, you're not hugging me enough. You know what I'm saying? You're you're not around me enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that sometimes a person can take that to the extreme, because sometimes, family, let the truth be told, sometimes inside of us, there's some unresolved issues, you know what I'm saying, that we have as adults, that we carry from our adolescent years, into our adulthood. You know what I'm saying? And mama wasn't really there. Daddy wasn't really there. You know what I mean? And so sometimes the person, is looking for a parental relationship, instead of a husband and wife relationship. You know what I mean?
And see, let me just say this. I feel guilty sometimes because I go about and I do my thing, and by the time I look around like, oh my goodness, did I just spend a whole day and not really spend that much time with my husband? Or sometimes I could go on doing all these things, and then I think, wow,
this is good.
I feel like I'm away.
This is good.
I feel like
and
I'm
this
away.
Is a real
I
conversation that we
feel
have
like I left him alone. I've been in here working for 2 days straight. I feel like I left him alone. My God, let me go and try and find out what's going on with my husband.
Yeah, man. And I'd be like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying?
We're in the same house, but it's just seemed like sometimes I'm in another world.
and you know what though? I'm glad that she's putting this on the table because, this is a real conversation that we have, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not this type of guy, you know what I mean? Like, I need her to be under me all the time. Like, I feel neglected, you know what I mean? And it's not because I'm trying to be tough. It's just that I'm not the type of person that requires your attention all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. See, I'm mature enough in my mind to know, you know what I'm saying? She has things she need to get done. You know what I'm saying? And we run in a business, like multiple businesses.
3 or 4.
You know what I mean? But see, here it is though. Look, on Friday and Saturday, we have our date weekend. You know what I mean? And so that's the purpose of it. We take out the time, so we can have that quality time. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't just wait until Friday and Saturday, you know what I mean, in order for us to have that QT, you know what I'm saying, with one another. You know what I'm saying? We ask each other, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going on? You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing, I'll be like, woman, I'm not emotionally needy like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of brother because I understand that she has business that need to be done. You know what I mean? And then I feel like this right here, no disrespect, but if that's you know what I'm saying, then that's something you really have to work on, family, because that can cause a lot of problems in your relationship. When a person feels like they're more so your parent than they feel like they're your spouse. You understand? So I want to send a shout out to brother Antoine Laurie for tuning in, man. BBC stand up, no doubt.
Yes, you do have to, Sister Shiro, you do have to do the check-in. You have to keep your stuff tight. Baby, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
What you want?
I like those type of questions. But I'm going to keep it clean on here. You know what I mean? No doubt, man.
Well, now the office is in the house. It'd be like, okay, I'm going to knock off early tonight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But the office is right across the hall.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, like the queens have said, that is necessary. You know what I'm saying? That is necessary. I feel like a lot of times what happens is that, men and women alike, because our emotions are different. You know what I'm saying? Like men are more, more physical. You understand? Women are more emotional. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just saying, not all women and not all men. I'm saying for the most part, men are physical, women are more emotional. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, sister, yes. Take a long lunch break. No doubt.
I forget that song say what she said, getting off of work. Put work. Rihanna talk about work. And he talk about getting off of work.
Yeah, I mean, and go to work.
You know what?
You understand me? That's right.
Y'all don't have the churn looking, do you?
Put in the work. Yeah, I mean,
but yes, and in regards to the topic, some of those stipulations are just too steep, to be presented to your spouse or your significant other.
That's right.
I
want to say Grand Rising to Baba Ray for tuning in. Thank you.
Grand Rising. So go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, men, like I was saying, are more physical. Women are more emotional.
That's what they say, but I
You know
don't
what I'm saying? In certain cases, of course, I mean, every man and woman is not alike. But in general, like what I'm saying is women, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's more women that want to settle down than men. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. I'm not saying that men don't. I'm just saying that that's just something that most men in their mind are not really more so concerned about.
Well, you're talking to a woman that have been proposed to numerous times.
I know, I
by
get it.
some men that I did not want to settle down with. I wasn't ready to settle down with, but they were. I personally believe that there are men out there that seriously want to settle down, and there's just some women that just want to bounce around,
Well, I agree. I wasn't saying that they didn't know. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. See, I wasn't saying that they didn't. I said that men are more physical than women. You know what I'm saying? And women are more emotional. Now, I was saying that I'm talking about my personal experience. Most men, in their younger years are not looking to settle down. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. Most of us don't like to settle down until we get older.
Broke down old. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Over 40
so with that being said, men, we have to be more sensitive, to a woman's feelings. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, too, a lot of times women think because the way men are, because of what I just said, that we don't have any emotions and feelings. Like we could be intimately involved with a woman, you know what I'm saying? And just walk off.
That's what I was taught.
You know what I mean? And so, and she got an amen corner over there. Y'all tag team it. Y'all tag team it today.
But as what you were saying, that's exactly what I was taught growing up, that men did not have feelings and emotions. And unfortunately, at a period of my life, I treated men as if they didn't have any feelings of emotions. Even when they came to me with the proposals, or when they came to me with the, asking me to be in relationships with them, I didn't take them serious. Even though they may have been serious, I didn't take them serious, because what I was taught was that they had no feelings and that they had no emotions, and, that they were going to treat me a certain type of way because, of the way they were so strong in the emotional area. But it wasn't until I had some meditation time that, it was revealed to me that some men do love. Some men do want to be with you. Some men do, want you to be their wife and be with you forever. So, but unfortunately, that was the train of thought that was passed down from generation to generation amongst a lot of women.
And so with that being said, men we love in our own type of way. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why I feel like we have to get an understanding of one another's gender. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, sisters, don't bring us flowers and candy, not unless you like chocolate like that, and a teddy bear. Most men not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Most men not feeling no teddy bear and no roses. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the reason why I say we got to learn each other, expressions of love, man.
Yes. What's wrong with the teddy bear?
Let me see. Baba.
You can't put it in the dashboard. I mean, you walk around with fluffy. They walk around with fluffy dice in the dashboard. You can't put a. You can't put.
We not trying to play with Winnie the Pooh. You understand?
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Let me see. Black women receive bad teaching about black men.
Yes,
and you know what, Baba, you're right about that. And guess what?
In more ways than one.
And there we go. That's how I was getting ready to say, because the truth of the matter is that we taught them that by our actions.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Come on now. You got an amen quarter. Hey,
yeah, we taught them that too by our actions. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, people don't want to hear me say this. Oh, Mar, you say this all the time, but it's the truth though, what I'm getting ready to say, because we learn, unfortunately, a lot of it's not about, and I have to be real careful when I say this right here. What matters is having a good man in the house.
That's right.
Okay, it's the absence of good men, not just men. No, we got to put emphasis on that. Good men, you know, being raised by another good man. You understand? You know, so we have to have the right mentality. I didn't raise my son to be a player. I didn't raise my son to play with a woman's emotions because I've never been that way. And even though, you know, contrary to popular belief, you know, back in the day, you know, when I was thugging, I may have listened to the thug songs, but I never, you know, had looked at a woman in that light. You know what I'm saying? So I know that, you know, it doesn't influence everybody. You understand? But most men, unfortunately, are raised by the TV, or they raised by some thugs. You know what I'm saying? Or some players in the hood. You understand? Or their father or their uncles or their brothers are present, but they got the wrong mindset as it relates to women. You know, they see them as sex toys. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you consider to be weak when you show love. You understand? And so, unfortunately, what women are dealing with is a mindset that has been shaped by these gangster rappers that we like to praise so much. And the sad part is some women in love with these cats. Okay? They be out there in the audience falling all out and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about G's up and hoes down, and you know, you don't get no love from these hoes and all this stuff like that. You understand me? You know, so what you open up the door to, hey, you welcome into that. You like the thugs, you like the gangsters. So what you expect to get? You understand? Every gangster, every thug, you know what I'm saying, it's not like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't like that, but I'm just saying most of them are. Most of them, you know what I'm saying, it's just about give me that, and that's it. Period.
And then,
period.
I mean, they have songs.
Hit it and quit it.
Well, yeah,
and being in love, I ain't with it.
But they have some songs sung by women that they want a thug.
Exactly.
They want a hardcore. You know, I have some girls.
Wasn't that Destiny Child? Destiny Child, I think that. No, I think it was them.
Trina.
Yeah, I think it was Destiny Child. 2 times they wanted. Wait a minute. The one sister, what name?
Salma Thug.
What her name? Howard. Dina. Yeah, Dina Howard. She want a thug. She want a freak.
She want a freak.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just like her. She want a roughneck brother.
That's my song.
That can satisfy me. That's what she said. I'm just saying. You know, Salt and Pepper, they did the same thing.
That's what they request. That's what they want. They want.
We have to call names, so you know I'm not just talking. You know, that's my era right there.
Okay, Shiro said Destiny Child said they want a soldier.
Okay,
exactly. Now
they say want a soldier.
Exactly, one that's going to stand up for them.
But you know, some of them describe that soldier they wanted too. You understand? Yeah, some of them describe that.
Oh, look at the time! Look at the time.
Some of them describe that soldier. I'm just saying. Some of them describe it. You know. Let me see. Baba Ray, he said post-traumatic slave syndrome has a lot to do with that. You know, that too. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. I will never deny that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a fact. But we further that by us, you know, allowing those type of songs to be played in our ears.
That's right.
You know, and that's the problem too. A lot of us, we don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we think more about the money, you know, than we think about the weapon of mass destruction that these lyrics actually are causing. You know, when you're talking about, you know, I have no love for them, you know what I'm saying? And women ain't nothing but bees and tricks and hoes and tricks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so when a man constantly keep hearing that, and then he hanging around brothers who think like that, you understand? You know, we put ourselves in that mindset too, because we the ones, you know what I'm saying, who just all about the money. You know, we're not about the community. We're about the money.
And the power. And
then we go out there and then we buy these songs, and we go to the concerts. We fund, you know, our destruction. You understand? But yet we complaining about it though, right? And then when somebody call our sisters and brothers out, oh, they act like this never happened before. Oh, they act like this never been said before. Okay, well, when is it ever going to stop? That's just like saying drug dealing and gangbanging been going on for years too. You're not going to say anything about that either? You're not going to address that? Because it's not only just alcoholism and drugs, okay, and crime, okay, it's also mindsets that's destroying us too, right? And if we don't stop that, okay, then guess what? It's going to continue as well. Just like if we don't stop the gun violence and the crime, you know, we got to get to the root of that too.
You're talking about Destiny Child said that if they ain't hood, then they better be street.
Yeah, so, see? Now she telling the truth.
That's the type of dude that certain women liked. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I always liked the guy who wore a collar shirt. You know what I'm saying? If he wore a collar, then I know, you know, that he was cool. But if he came out with a white beater and he's buying all his t-shirts from the corner store, then, you know, he wasn't exactly my type of guy. So I at least knew that the dude with the collar didn't get his shirt from the corner store.
I don't know about that because they had collars when I grew up at.
Well, I don't know.
They had the collars. Yeah, they had all that in the corner stores in New York. But I'm from New York, though. You know what I mean? That's what they do up there.
Exactly.
Sis said the mindsets are destroying us. Exactly. So, family, we're going to end on this note right here, too, you know, because, and I want to hear from you because we got the queen out there, too. You know what I'm saying? And I want both of y'all to talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
What about when a man commits adultery and he cheats on you, sisters? And he says, but baby, I love you. Dun, 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 dun. Amada rattled up some cages up around here. The hornet's nest, the queen's bees is getting stirred up in here. Let's talk about it.
Well, you know, he may think he loves you, but I truly believe that you can love people from a distance. You know what I'm saying? You've done whatever you've done. You can love me.
That means she gonna fire him. You know, she gonna divorce him.
I mean, you can love me from a distance. Fine, you love me. Oh, cool. I'll give you that. But guess what? It's a wrap.
Shiro, talk to us, sis. I know you guys. So I heard you say, "Child."
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Hey, sisters. Hey, talk back to me, man. Talk to your brother.
And for me,
talk to your brother,
you know
fam.
what I'm saying? I'm a
brothers. Let me hear from you too. Y'all kind of quiet. I see you, but you quiet. What's good?
I'm a little smart. You see what I'm saying? It will be a wrap in more ways than one. It would.
So, family, let's hear from you. What do you really think? Do you think that, you know, and matter of fact, for the brothers out there, because some women, they commit adultery and they cheat too. And some brothers, they experience the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're not just going to leave it all on the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know of some women back in the day when I was out there, you know what I'm saying? Came at me. And I know they was married. Did I execute? No.
Some of these children don't look like the husband either.
I didn't. No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about that. I'm for real. This brother, you know, he was gone overseas, and it was my neighbor's friend. And she knew that I was married. She knew that. You know what I'm saying? And I went to the store. She worked at the exchange. You understand what I'm saying? This woman ran all the way from the other end of the counter down to where I was with a big old ring on her finger. You know what I'm saying? And people was looking at her, you know, her coworkers was like, you know, like they knew they know she married too. And I'm looking at her like, you married woman and I'm married too. I'm like, this woman is crazy. You know, I'm serious. When I'm telling you she did that in public, she did it in public, like straight like that. So that's how I know it's just not men that do it. And I know when some brothers went on deployment, their wives were getting knocked down. Yeah, they were. They was getting knocked down. They were.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So since
women do cheat.
She said
more than you know.
He may love and not know how to show love. Okay. All right. I thought y'all was going to go harder than that, boy. I thought y'all was going to take them to the doggone chopping block. Let me see. Or he/she may not have effectively communicated what they may have felt they were lacking/needed in their relationship. People cheat. She said people cheat for so many reasons. Sometimes it's self-hate that causes self-destruction and behaviors. Okay. So, you and my queen are in unison with each other then, on that one right there, and I wanted to talk about it, man, because I know this is a very touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? I know it is. I know it's a very, very touchy subject when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Because myself personally, I'm not going to lie to you. I would have a hard time believing that. I would. I'm just keeping it real. I really would. If a woman did that to me, and I'm grateful that I never had to be concerned about that with my queen, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I know her character. You know what I'm saying? But I know your character and your love, you know what I'm saying, keeps you from even entertaining anything like that. Because, she's an attractive woman, you know what I'm saying? But see, she stopped them. And that's the way I am, too. When I'm out and about and women come at me a certain way, I stop them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the song by the Supreme, Stop in the Name of Love. You know what I'm saying? Love compels me, to do something like that. It's not just only when her eyes is on me, it's when her eyes is off me. You understand? So, love, I think, who was that? Who was the sister? She said love should have brought you home. Who was the sister that sang that song? Braxton. Toni Braxton. Thank you. Like love should have brought you home. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, and listen, family, this may sound bananas. And when I heard it, I was like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But some people got a sexual addiction. Some people have a sex addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like some people really got to go get counsel for that. You know what I mean? Men and women. I'll never forget. It was this movie. Oh man, what is sis? I wish I could remember sis' name, but she did this movie about that. She actually did that where she was like a sex addict. I wish I could remember that movie, and she famous too, but I just can't remember her name. You know what I'm saying? But
yes. It was Toni Braxton.
All right, I gotta get that out of here. But let me see. She said, Toni Braxton, love should have brought you home last night, no doubt. So for myself, man, I can't lie to you. Once somebody breached my trust, family, I don't know about you, but once somebody breached it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. It's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. But I don't have to be concerned about it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking, you know what I'm saying? But prior to my queen, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, if somebody did that, it's a wrap. Because my trust. I'm the type of person, you do something like that to me, it's going to be hard for me to believe anything you say to me. And I'm just keeping it real because you breached my trust. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type of person going to go through your phone and all the stuff like that. Who you talking to? I don't even move like that. The truth always manifests itself. You understand? But for myself, man, it's like, no, it's a wrap. We done. And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to just keep it real. I personally can't accept, another man having sex with my wife or my fiance or my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because I never called the woman, you know what I'm saying, my girlfriend, fiance, or of course, obviously, right, the wife, that's a covenant. You know what I'm saying? So I never called no woman that unless I was in a committed relationship with her. You understand? So with that being said, if we commit and we like, okay, let's work on this. Let's do just you and I, but it's you and I and everybody else. Nah, man. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay single. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not with that. But that's it, family. We closing here. We getting ready to go enjoy our weekend. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Thank you.
Sister Shiro, thank you so much for your feedback.
Thank you, sis.
All of our BBC family, okay, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? We greatly appreciate that. And so also, family, we need you guys to go over to the BBC, television, okay? There we have the BBC. We have our own platform there. We have numerous personalities that come on. We have financial education. We have marriage, of course, right? We have health going on over there. I mean, we got numerous personalities. Maybe our personality doesn't suit you. Well, we got a variety of individuals that's over there that's doing phenomenal programs, that'll help you, in your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. Okay. So, go check out BBC TV. It's on Facebook. So check us out. Also, for those who, want to level up in your finances, come join the Black Billionaires Club. There is a fee for you to join the club. But listen, that fee that you pay to join the club, I promise you, the information that you get, if you apply it, okay, that's the key. That's the key. If you apply it, okay, you'll see your financial life transform. We got people over there, that's canceling credit card debts. We got people over there that's building financial shelters for them and their family. We got people over there that didn't know how to start a business. We got people over there helping them to learn how to start their businesses right. We got people over there that can help you brand your business. You got real estate investors over there like my queen and I. You have other real estate investors that are more seasoned than us that's over there. Alisa Porto, okay? You have another power couple that's over there as well, that can help you out, as well. So go over there. Make sure you go check us out. The BBC family, we love to have you, man. There's people joining left and right. And I'm telling you, I'm serious about this. I don't get paid to do this. I'm telling you, I'm doing this out of love. For real. Brother Evan has helped a lot of people. He really have, man. He has brought our community together. And I'm not worshiping this man. I'm just giving honor to where honor is due. Real talk. This brother counseled my queen and I. And like I always said, he kept us from getting into that susu, so we won't get into that doo-doo. You understand? So he helped us out, and outside of that, though, in all seriousness, he gave me some financial tips, in arena investing that's helped me to level up. And I seen the money grow, double, triple. Real talk. So make sure you go over there, enjoy and invest. Remember, the ROI is going to be greater. I promise you, you're going to make more money than you pay in a month. I promise you that. If you follow his instructions, and he's a bona fide financial educator. We have some others over there too, like Brother Prince Dykes, Brother Diamond Dave. Those brothers are absolutely amazing. There's some awesome brothers, man, that's over there as well. And guess what? He allows them to teach too. So you know what that means? That there's no jealousy. It's nothing but love in the house. And we're all coming together to support each other and to watch each other blow up. All right. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. We pray that you have a blessed rest of your day. And again, it's our day weekend. We get ready to go enjoy ourselves.
Yes.
Peace.
It's been a long week.
Yes, it is. But we getting ready to get some on.
Yes.